Hey everyone, GirlMeetsPixels here, and welcome back to Let's Decorate Together Hydrangea Lane Part 8. So, as you guys know, a lot of you guys know, that I have brought back this series, and I am so excited about it. In the last part, you guys gave me such amazing feedback on it, and you guys, I don't know, you guys are just freaking amazing. So thank you so much just for all the love and support that you guys have given me about bringing back the series and just how supportive you guys have been. You guys are, like I said, just amazing. So we are going to finish up the master bedroom today, and I'm really excited about it. The whole theme that we're kind of going for, the vibe, is this very relaxing, cozy, neutral space for this couple to come and relax in after a hard day's work and taking care of their kids and just having, a very relaxing time. I wish I had a bedroom that was very nice and cozy like this. That'd be amazing. So we're going to go in and just finish up the decor part. Last time, this took me like 40 minutes. Well, longer than that, but editing wise, it took me down to 40 minutes. I am going to try to move a little bit faster. So I kind of already know what I want to do in this room, and we're just going to go through it together. I want to start off on curtains because, I don't know, I just feel like that's the next wall to move on to. And being that we have a very big wall of windows, which I love, by the way, I love, love, love windows and light and the sunshine and just all the warmth. So I'm all for it, but it makes it very difficult in The Sims to decorate with or for. So we're going to go in and use this DIY kind of custom content curtain set kind of thing I have. And they don't have any rods that really work above the windows, which normally that's where you would put curtain rods. Like in real life, your curtain rods should go above the window because it helps make the room look bigger and makes the windows look bigger, and it just works. But in The Sims 3, I just kind of have to go with it, not be so picky, and just do what I need to do. So we're going to take this medium rod and put it all across here, and then we're going to go in. I think we're going to use these curtains, and they have a right and a left one. So this is the right one, and it should just snap perfectly like that. And then you can also use Alt to move these, which I think is so nice because obviously you typically can't do that with curtains in The Sims. And then we're going to go in with this left one. It snaps over here, and we're going to put another one here as if they have it open in the middle to let in light. So I think that's what we're going to do with the curtains. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to make sense. But, I mean, for the most part, when you're just playing in game, it looks pretty good. Ideally, I would like to hang them up here. But I have not found a set yet that really perfectly works with that. If you guys do have curtain suggestions, please let me know down below. I have the hardest time with curtains. I think anyone and everyone does. It's just one of those things. So we got those curtains going on, and I know for sure over here I will put a dresser. Since they don't have a closet, it just makes sense to put in a dresser. So I kind of want to go with one that obviously fills up the space, so none of these tiny ones, and something a little bit more like feminine. I feel like this room is a little bit more feminine, a little bit softer, and I just want something kind of like this that's a little bit more country though. I'm just scanning through because these are a little too modern for the style that we have going on. Oh, maybe this one actually. This one would be really cute. Oh, I kind of like that. And I'm going to center it a little bit more at the wall, like that. I like that. And being that we have a mirror up over here over the bed, I kind of don't like putting mirrors right across from each other. I just feel like it's just like a little too much with the mirrors. I mean, I'm all for mirrors, do not get me wrong. I mean, I don't know if we could possibly squeeze in like a full-length one. I feel like that kind of gives a little bit of difference versus, just a mirror on the wall. But I don't know if we're going to, I don't know if we have enough room, but we could squeeze one in on the diagonal right here. Let's see. This one's a little bit bigger, so I don't think that will work as much. I mean, it's a very small space. Like, they do not have a whole bunch of room to be doing whatever, Yeah, that's too big. Whoops, wrong button. So I'm thinking, I mean, we could do this one, but this one's like very modern. I think we could get away with this one. Yeah. I think this one we can do. We can do that one. And on top, I normally like to put either like the little perfume bottles. I like to put like plants. Some like flowers to brighten up the room, which I'm all for. Actually, I really like those. Yeah, I kind of like these actually. Or, oh, I do have some orchids. Maybe because they do have a gardener in the family, obviously with the side garden that we have going on over here, I feel like they would probably be able to take care of an orchid. But I don't know. I do feel like they already have this flower or these daisies right here and then other flowers. So maybe not a plant. For this one, we could do the perfume bottles because I really love putting those on. I think they're always just so pretty. Oftentimes, if it's like a teenager room or something like that, I like to put like the folded clothes on top. I think that's always a lot of fun. But being that this is a little bit more of a sophisticated room, they keep things nice and neat and clean, I think we'll just go in with perfume bottles, which are right here. I think we'll put them on the left side. See, it's just so cute. I love them. I do wish I could recolor them, but I'm good. They're cute. And then, like I said, I want to go in, maybe try to find a photo, something that could either look like it's leaning against or something that just goes right on above. That's cute. Something, yeah, something inspiring or just really pretty. Oh, that's actually really pretty. I love these prints. I always forget that I have these, but I seriously love them. Ooh, I kind of like this. This could help bring in color into the room because right now everything is a lot of whites and stuff, which I of course love. But I do want to bring in just a little bit more color. Maybe not that bold, but oh, see how pretty these are? Oh my gosh, I love these. And of course, custom content, anything that we use will be down below. I kind of like this one with the yellow. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of obsessed with all of them. I don't know if I can choose. Let's do this yellow and pinks and stuff. We do have a little bit of yellow going on right here. I think we're going to start bringing in some yellow, you guys. I think that's what we're going to be doing. So I kind of like that photo. Actually, I really love it. Not kind of. I love it. I don't know if we need to actually put anything else here. Like I said, it's kind of a small space. So you want to add, you know, clutter, normal clutter in and decorations, but you don't want to do too much. For the main light, I always love doing like chandeliers, and especially in bedrooms like this, I feel like they're just always the appropriate choice to go with. This one's actually kind of fun. This is custom content. I always feel like I need new and more lighting in my game. So I would probably tell you I need more. This one's really nice from Ambitions. Let me see what else I had. This is like my all-time favorite light to use. I use it way too often. But I feel like we need to do something a little bit nicer in this room. We could do this like nice big chandelier, but I don't know, is that too heavy? Ooh, we actually have this one. This is like a more petite chandelier. I kind of like this. It gives a little bit of like a romantic vibe. And I feel like that's what they need. I feel like this family, or this couple at least, they need a little bit of that romance, you know? Oh, I don't know. This room is just so odd. It's kind of hard to like center a light or anything. Normally I would put it like closer to the bed. I'd do it like this, but then there'll be no light over here. So I think I'm going to, where's the center of the room? Center of the room would be like kind of here-ish. So maybe do like that. I actually real quick want to go in and start working on the floors and the walls. And then I think we'll recolor this section right here. And so I'm kind of thinking, this is the hardwood, I think that's throughout the entire house, right? Yeah. This is the hardwood floor that we have going on. We don't have to use this. It definitely is an option though. It definitely darkens up the room a bit, but of course we'll be using lighter elements throughout. I love doing hardwood in the floor, or hardwood in the bedrooms, of course. But I also really do love a good, nice plush carpet. I'm not opposed to it. I know. Normally I don't really like it in real life because they're just a pain in the butt to keep clean. But I don't know. I kind of feel like we could get away with it in The Sims. Mostly because they don't have to clean carpets. I also really like using this one in the Create a Style tool. I feel like they have a lot more options, obviously, than just in the flooring settings. So I think we're going to go with this nice, fluffy, plush looking one. Yeah, that looks real nice and plush. That's important to me. You want a nice carpet, nice and fluffy. And I think we're going to go do kind of like a cream off-white. I kind of like that. And being that we have it in this room, I think we might move it to the rest of the upper bedrooms. Yeah. And I wanted to talk to you guys. I'm thinking of changing up this family, making them have only a toddler at the moment, and then turning one of these rooms into an office. I'm kind of thinking maybe this one I might make into a little office. So you guys let me know down below if you still want it to be 2 kids' rooms. But I really do feel like, they need an office. I feel like it's like a little bit of a younger-ish couple that's well established, but only have 1 child so far. Maybe they just have a toddler, they just started on their family, something like that. So you guys let me know about that. I really do love this carpet though. I actually really love it. And I feel like it kind of softens up the rooms instead of just sticking with hardwood throughout the entire house, because that's kind of what we have going on right now. So let's come in here and let's do the walls. I'm going to bring in the same baseboards and trim that we have going on out here and just recolor it. So far I'm like loving this. This is so cute. And being that we have this picture over here now, that's kind of giving me a little bit more inspiration towards this family, towards this room. And I want to go in and maybe bring in some of those colors. So we could either try out kind of like the green blue we have going on, or try out a very soft pink peachy kind of color. Something very minimal, not little kiddish. I don't want it to look like a little girl's room. I want it to look still very sophisticated, but just have like a slight pink tone. And I also like to check out the rooms in the dark. As you can see, it's like it has that peach tone, pinky peach, but still is grown up. It's not like little girl. I kind of actually really like that one. There's the hex code for that one if you guys do decide to go with that shade. Or I'm going to try out the blue because I have to. Well, that's actually really pretty. I actually really like that color. I like both of these. Okay. Let me adjust a bit though. Yeah, kind of like that bluish gray, slightly green, and you can darken it, or we might lighten it back up a bit. Yeah, kind of in that tone. I like that. And it comes out a little bit more green actually in the nighttime, which isn't horrible. It's not horrible. So there's that color. There's the hex code for that one if you guys want to try out that. I kind of think I'm going to go with the blue. Oh, am I decided? I think so. I like the blue. I do love the pink. I really do. But I don't want it to be too feminine. And I feel like we already have those feminine touches going on. So like I said, there's the hex code again for that. And I like that. I really like that actually. I do think we need to bring in maybe a little bit more light over here. So I don't know if we should check out maybe adding a lamp over here. Maybe have like a little candle over here, a little bit romantic. We could just do like a little, well, it's not little. I was like a little light. We could do maybe something a little bit more small, or like this, very like small, petite little light. I think we're gonna go with that little light. I like that actually a lot. A lot. And this dresser, I think I want it to match the wood tone that we have going on over here on the bed. So maybe like they went to Pottery Barn or Restoration Hardware and bought the same kind of set or whatever. And that's kind of where they got the same bed and the whatever. I feel like that would kind of make sense a bit. It kind of is messing up, so we're going to have to change the grain pattern. I want the grain to look horizontal, not vertical on it, of course. So let me just put this here. And I like that we can change the hardware. I actually did not know that on this one. Let me see if I can find the same wood grain. Is it this one? No, that's not it. It might be down this way. Is it this one? I don't think so. Maybe? Actually? Oh, yeah. I think that's it. I like that, actually. That's really cute. Okay, and then we're going to go in and... Actually, I think I might copy. I like to do that, especially to make my metals match. I'm going to take from this side table. I'm going to use the same gold and use that for the handles on the dresser. Just to make it easier. That way I don't have to guess. That way they don't look, you know, off or anything like that. And they just match automatically. Keep it easy. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. And I actually really love this with the photo above it. It just makes the photo stand out so much more now. And then let's go in and actually recolor this lamp. And I'm thinking we might make it pink. I think that'd be really fun. We might have to go in and start adding in some colors on the other side. Or maybe we should try the yellow, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Should we try the yellow? Okay, so I'm going to make this actually like the same color and then just darken it a little bit. And we need to make it more of like that yellow, golden yellow. It's like a golden yellow. little bit darker actually. I mean, it doesn't have to match perfectly, but I want it to look similar. Oh, I feel like the yellow's too much. The yellow's too much. I think I like it better with like a little bit of hint of peachy pink. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we'll keep that. Make it more subtle. I want this photo to stand out, and I am going to add in elements of this photo into the room, but I don't want it to overpower. I really, really don't. I do want to change the frame though, from being black, and we could just try white. I mean, the white is pretty, of course. We could do like the bluish kind of green color that's going on and do like the darker version of it. And then I think we'll hop on over to the curtains. Curtains, I almost always like to keep very simple and plain, just because I want them to kind of blend in with the room and not be like your focal point. Unless it's like a kid's room where I want to do something fun and vibrant. But for the most part, I really just keep my curtains simple. So let me find a fabric that I like. I kind of like, actually this is kind of cool. This looks like a nice like linen. I think a linen would be really pretty in here, like in real life. And honestly, I probably will just make it white. Because like I said, I like to keep it neutral. It's coming up cream, but when I hover over it, it turns white. And I think that's just because of the lighting in the room, I'm thinking. I think I'm going to keep it in that tone. And then the wood, or like the curtain rod, basically, I think we'll do gold. Maybe we can make the metal actually. Maybe bring in the silver that we have going on the lamps. See how that looks for these curtains. I don't know if it'll be too bold or not, but we can just try it out. Yeah, like I said, I want them very neutral. Not to stand out in your face too much, and just to kind of blend with the room. And I do feel like we are going to need to bring in some more of this color. I don't know where we're going to do that. I might go in and change up the pillows a bit, I think, to bring in some more of this color throughout. So actually I'm going to go and do that right now. And I think I'm going to bring in some of the pink. I really like the pink color that we have going on. Peachy pink color. Actually, that's really cute. I love that so much. And I like landed on the perfect peachy pink. Let me bring it over to here. Yeah, I love that. There is the hex code for that, for those pillows. And let me get you the hex codes for the rest of the stuff. The lamps are the same for this. The base of the lamp is what the curtain rods are. So let me show you that. So there's the curtain rods and the hex code. Here is the curtains hex code. Here's the hex code for the painting, for the frame. I kept it the same and just changed it up a bit. And then here's the hex code for the lamp. And I just honestly copied this over from the bed and then used the metal for the side tables for this. And then for the mirror, I don't know exactly what we're going to do, because I feel like I could make it just easily match the wood of this. Like I said, maybe they went to Pottery Barn or something and bought it all in the same set, because people do that, which is totally fine. But I also kind of want to mix it up a little bit. We could try maybe like a paint, maybe give it a little bit of something with distressing in it and have a pop of color come through or something like that. I don't want it to look too distressed, but maybe just painted with a little bit of distress in it or something. Like they were going for that look on purpose. So I'm thinking maybe we might do this one. It's not full distressing. It's kind of like it was like whitewashed over. Yeah, kind of like that. It gives a little bit of interest and makes it just so it's not just plain white. And it looks like they just whitewashed over the wood or something like that. So here's the hex code for that color. And then here's the hex code for the second color. And I use this paint swatch right here. I actually use this paint swatch quite often when I want to give something to have a little bit more interest into it. And the chandelier, I know it sounds kind of crazy. I kind of like the gold that it's at right now. The gold is kind of a bronzy gold. It's not too out there, not too dark. So I kind of like that already. So then we have this part of the room. I'm thinking maybe like a plant or something and another photo, or probably a photo, honestly. I don't know what else would really go there. We do need to add in a pet bed, and I'm kind of thinking that maybe they have a cat. Because it is a smaller house, I feel like a cat probably, well, that doesn't really look like a cat bowl, does it? Okay, maybe they have a small dog. Actually, I think a small dog would work perfectly in this house. Because a big dog would have issues like with routing and everything, and that's always such a pain. So maybe we will go in. Should I use like my, oh, I kind of love these, yeah. I'm going to use these Eco pet beds that I downloaded. Like I said, they'll be linked down below, and I actually love these a lot. They're kind of fun to use against these ones because I get tired of using these small ones all the time. So I think we're going to use this pet bed, maybe put a plant right here too. But maybe they let their dog, maybe they're really like, you know, dog people. And so they let their dog sleep in their bedroom, but not on the bed. The dog has to stay in its own pet bed. We could just do this one. I really love that one. That one's a little too short. I need something with height, I think. I think that will really help bring in some interest in the room. This one is okay, but not really working. Maybe this one. Yeah, I feel like that goes with the style versus all the other ones. And I'm going to move this pet bed over and angle it just a little bit towards the bed so the dog doesn't feel so lonely. Okay, so I really like how the room is coming together right now, and I actually had to stop and come back to it. I had to, you know, my mom duties, go take care of my little one. I want to finish decorating this wall right here. And I'm not exactly sure what we're going to add. We do have like this little pet bed going on. We have a nice tall green tree in here. So I feel like we need something, I don't know, we could do maybe like a shelf with some cute like little decorations on it. I think we might do that. I think that'd be a really cute like little thing to add. You know what I need to get in my game? I don't know if anyone's made it, but like the little letter boards that people use on like Instagram and stuff like that. I would love to have some of those in my game. I feel like that would be so dang adorable. I totally would use the heck out of those. And I don't know. I mean, we don't need a huge shelf. I'm kind of thinking just the regular small one from Generations with just a few things on it. I wish it wasn't so deep. Like I wish it didn't stick out so far. And we could do like a layering effect. I can see how that looks. I don't know. We can try it. We can see kind of like what stuff we can find to go on it. Might be a little too high. Might need to bring it down a bit. Whoops. Yeah, I think that works. So let's see. I of course want to add, I know we have like enough flowers and stuff going on, but I do want to add maybe a little bit more flowers in here. I feel like the person or like one of the people that's in here really just like loves flowers. I feel like that's why they also have like a garden and stuff like that. We could do an orchid. I do feel like they would definitely have the patience and like know how to take care of an orchid because orchids are a pretty tough plant to take care of. There's also like this little mason jar. Oh, I kind of like the mason jar. It's kind of cute. Let me see. Can I move it over? Or is it just going to stay there in the center? Yeah, it's just going to stay there in the center. We can try having it right there. See if we can add other stuff to it. Oh, that's cute. The little, I don't know what you call this. I don't know, like the little, yeah, atrium. That's really cute. We could do that instead of the flowers, maybe. I know it's green, and I kind of wanted to add in some color over here, but I really like the look of it. We'll put it right there for now. We'll see. And I do think I have some leaning like little photos, like something like this. This would be kind of cool. I don't know if there's anything. Maybe it's like a vacation they took or something together. I think that'd be really pretty to show off. Yeah, that's cute. And I'm trying to avoid using OMSP so that way I don't have to do that, but I might have to because I want to angle this a bit and move it back a little bit as well. And I like to on the lower shelf, I think. And let me see what other pictures there are. This is custom content. It's really cute though. I use this quite often because I do like it to look like it's like, I don't know, pictures of their vacation that they went somewhere, and to make it seem a little bit more personalized. We can just pretend that they went and, you know, went to some lake or whatever, and this is the picture that they brought back with them. We could do some candles up on here. That'd be really pretty and like romantic and cute. We could do these ones with the flower petals. The flower petals are a little much, I feel like, and I don't want like a trio, so we might use these like little individual, or, oh, we have these ones. Oh, I kind of like that actually. I I don't know if we should place a few like throughout the room. I don't know. We might have to use OMSP to kind of move them around. I actually never use these. These are from Nightlife, right? Those are cute. I like never use those. And that way I don't have to do like custom content stuff. So for those of you that have, or not Nightlife, did I say Nightlife? Or is it late night? It's late night for The Sims 3. I don't know what I said. Anyways, I'll have to use OMSP to change those around. And then we're going to go in and add, like I said, something a little bit more. Something that just looks like nice and personalized and really cute. Also, I kind of love this basket. Oh, I just saw this. This is custom content. And I recently downloaded it actually not too long ago. And we could use that. We could do like a mixture of candles, maybe. Is that too weird? Because these ones actually like light up like actual candles. I think your Sims can actually light them. I don't know if they cause fires. I don't think they do. You guys can let me know down below if these actually cause fires, but I added those in. Just some like taller, like kind of pillar candles. Something to give a little bit more substance to it. Oh, actually I like this better. Instead of the heart, this is like their little baby shoes that have been bronze. So it could be like their babies. I think that'd be really cute. I am gonna have to use OMSP though to move it onto there. And then, I don't know, maybe that's all I'll put on there. Okay, so I got the baby shoes placed, and I actually really like that. I actually really like that a lot. I think that'd be really cute. So we got that now going on in this corner, just kind of like a little keepsake memory area where they kind of put like their special little items. And then over here, I think we'll just do some photos or something like that. I'll change out the artwork in it. It has a lot of different options, so. And then maybe we'll just do 2 of those. And I can see what they have. They're a little bit more modern or a little bit more contemporary in the art style, but we might be able to find something that works. But they have like a bunch of different kinds of prints in them, and I love using them when I just need a little bit of like filler artwork. Like that's actually really cute. Like it's just like little flowers, just like really delicate and pretty. I mean, I guess we don't even have to do 2. We could just do the 1 and just keep it a more simple kind of wall. It doesn't have to be like a gallery wall. Or if you did want to do, I think what would also be kind of cool is if we went in and use the pictures from, is it Ambitions? Yeah, it's Ambitions. And we could use these like little photo frames and do kind of like a little family gallery wall. I feel like I never use this feature in my game, and I feel like I need to. I need to do this a lot more because it's a really cool like option. Like even those are kind of cool, but I think we would do these ones and just do like a little family gallery wall. So we have this, or if you didn't want to download the custom content, so you have Ambitions, maybe as your family goes and you put in some photos, we could do like a really cool like gallery wall with it, do something really fun. I don't know, you can mix and match the different styles with it or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing stuff on there. So that's like different options. I think for now I'm going to leave this, but when I eventually do put a family in, I think I will change that to like a little gallery wall. I think that'd be really perfect. Okay, so then lastly, I want to go in before we finish recoloring everything. I'm going to go in and add a carpet or like a little rug, I guess. Go in and add a rug, and then I think we're going to call it good and just recolor everything, and I think this room will be finished. Like I said, I just wanted it to be very neutral, very, I don't know, have a little bit of like that feminine touch, but be very like relaxing, a place that they can come and just hang out and like escape their kids and take a break after a long day and just get the rest that they need. And we can also do a little bit more of a neutral rug as well. I think I'd want to keep within that theme that we have going on, which I know I may be driving some of you guys crazy with my neutral theme that I'm doing, but for me, I just feel like this is what I imagine for this particular family and what I feel just really fits them and their life. But you can of course go in, customize it. This is just here to kind of guide you guys along, but you're obviously allowed to go in and do whatever the heck you guys want in your own Sims house, or you can build it specifically for the family. I think that's really important to do as well. So I'm going to go with that one, and I'm going to actually reposition it in a second because I want to fine tune it, but I'm going to go in and start recoloring all this other stuff we have to recolor. So this wood frame, I actually really like the wood on this. I think I just want to alter it a bit and kind of put it more in their tone of wood that we've been using, which is kind of like this gray taupey color. And I think I'm going to go in and do the background as white for it to make the photo pop a little bit more. So we're gonna make that like a bright white. And I like that they allow me to like change that to be however I want it to be. So here's the hex code for that. And then here is the hex code for that. It's just a pure white. And then we'll come on over here to this little corner that we did. I really love this basket. And I think you can I recolor it? I might not be able to. No, I can't recolor it. But it comes with either like a black stripe or a white stripe. Of course, I'm going to use the white stripe. But I do love this little bit warmer tone that we have going on in the basket. So we could bring that in, maybe add that in a little bit throughout the room. I might add in just a touch of it. The tree we can recolor, and I might just make the base just a white to kind of look more neutral with it. And actually I'm going to have to reposition that a bit too, but that's fine. Like I said, I imagine this for like a small dog. So I don't know whether the dog is a boy or a girl. It doesn't really matter to me. I think I'm just going to keep it in, I kind of like the textures it's in, I think, right now with like this leather and stuff. And I think I just might change up the color. Yeah, kind of like a dusty rose color, I guess is kind of what it's seeming to me. Or we could bring in more of these, oh, okay, I changed my mind. We're going to bring in a little bit more of these like warmer pinks that we have going on in this photo right here. There's a hex code for that. And there's the hex code for that as well. And then for the shelves, I think we're going to make them white. I think we'll test that out. I think I like that because we have like a little bit of wood color going on down here. So we're just going to keep it white. So there's the hex code for that with the paint. I think I use the swatch right here. And the baby shoes we can change the color of, which I love that. I don't think I use these that often, honestly. But people actually do this, like they'll go and get their baby's shoes bronzed and so that they can keep, you know, the small little shoes forever. And I think it's like the cutest thing ever. And actually I kind of like this preset that we put it on. Let me see the gold. Yeah, I don't really like the gold. I kind of like this preset that already is. It has where the shoes are actually bronzed and then has like a blue base. And I feel like the blue kind of ties in a bit more. The candles, I think we'll go in and make them not a brown, I don't know. Put it back at this. And I didn't actually know that's fabric. That's actually really cool. And we might try, oh no, I know what we're going to do. We're going to make them gold. We're totally going to make these gold. So I'm just going to use this preset that we've been using for all the hardware in the room and just bring this over to the candle and we're going to use that. And I might lighten it a little bit so it's not as dark of a gold, but I think that looks actually pretty good. I actually really like that a lot. So I think I might lighten it a bit. Yeah, there's the hex code for the candle. This picture frame I want to change. Instead of being black, I want to lighten it up. And let's do a color. Maybe do like not yellow. There's too much yellow going on. We could also try like the same kind of like wood tone as well and bring some of that over. So I'm just going to drag this one from the other photo. And oh yeah, I kind of like that. And I kind of like the silver. I think I might make it a little bit less blue. And then just bring that over to here. So there's the hex color or hex code for that. And then I forgot to show the hex code for this. But it was the same as this picture over here. And oh guys, I think that's it. I think that is it. I just need to reposition a few things. Yeah, like this. It can't be perfectly centered because the bed isn't perfectly centered in the room. But we're going to try and get it as close as possible. And then, let's see, we got some pinks going on over here. And I think we're going to actually come in and I'm going to bring this like more warmer pink. I'm going to bring that over to this little vase right here. And it gives like a nice fun pop of color. So there's the hex code for that. I did change it up a bit. I do want to bring in a little bit more of this darker green. I don't know where exactly we can bring it in. We could either do it in the pillows. We could do it in this alarm clock right here. I mean, I think that would look kind of cool. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. That brings in a little bit more pops of color without it being overboard. So there's a hex code for that. And I think we're ready to call this room done. I think it turned out really, really cute. I really love how we have like these mixtures of different colors. It's a little bit more softer than the rest of the house. It does have a little bit more of those like feminine touches. But I feel like that needs to be for this room. Like I feel like it works perfectly for that because of needing like a relaxing space, you know? And I still feel like it flows with the rest of the house. It actually reminds me a lot of like the bathroom area, even though the bathroom's a little bit more neutral. Hopefully you guys like it. Let me know down below if you do, and I would love to see if you guys are doing this along with me. I would love to see what you guys do with the room. You can post it pictures, either you can message me on Twitter with them, or you can post them in my Discord. All the links for that is down in the description. Also, for all the custom content I used in this part, you can see that all down below as well. Make sure to check out the other parts if you haven't. That way you can kind of see how we've been building this house and how we're, you know, going along with it. And I'm really excited for the next part. I think we're going to work on the master bathroom, and then we'll start moving on to these rooms, and I have some pretty good ideas for those as well. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this part, make sure to give a thumbs up, and also if you're not already subscribed and you would like to be, make sure to click that button down below. And also, if you like to be notified every time I upload a new video, make sure to hit that bell as well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye guys.